Turn up.
Good times, good times. There's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be good times.
Turn up a little more, Shabba. Got Allison in the bitch with me.
We are live, episode 13, the Odd Bucks podcast. It's your boy. You see the Instagram handle right there, R. Allison, Riley, Jordan, Pat. You know, we dropped the episode last week, but, some people are taking finals in April, so we'll get the clips out to you guys soon. But thank you for joining us on the journey. We appreciate it. Please follow us on all social media platforms, Odd Bucks Pod. Stay up to date. Website, oddbuckspod.com. Content will be on there. We're starting to get the merch coming soon. We're going through the final touches on that, so the merch will be dropping hopefully by the beginning of summer. With that being said, one of the biggest, probably shocking storylines that happened over the weekend was the passing, tragic, fatal accident of Ohio State legend Dwayne Haskins. We were talking about it, when it happened, and it was like, it was one of those deaths that it kind of reminded me of the Kobe death, to be honest. Just like totally out of the blue accident against somebody that we all have not necessarily direct ties to, but we follow him. He was a Buckeye legend. And just one of those things that we'll probably remember what we're doing for the rest of our lives. I was playing in a church 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and my phone just updates this, that.
Ryan was balling.
I was hoping.
What's Pastor's name?
What are you talking about?
I had a 3-on-3 tournament.
Church by the Glades?
Not Church by the Glades, at St. Andrews.
And you was getting locked up, right?
Hell no. I swear on Michael Jordan. Besides the point. After we played like 5 games, and at like game 3, my legs were tore up. But let's not get off topic real quick. It's let's try not to focus on the negative side of it, because still stuff is coming out about what happened. We really don't know the full details yet. We just know he was struck at about 6:30 in the morning, walking on the highway. We necessarily don't really know if he was walking on the side of the road, if he was crossing the highway. But I think people really tend to forget how big of a legend, Dwayne Haskins really was at the Ohio State. He set every single season passing record, broke Drew Brees' touchdown record that people thought would never be broken, broke the single season passing record, threw for the most 500-yard games out of any Ohio State quarterback, single season completion percentage, single game passing yards record, most Big Ten offensive player of the week, single game passing touchdowns. It was just record after record after record. If people don't realize, he only played technically as a starter 1 year at Ohio State.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom the other day, and I'm like, no, he had to have actually played more than that. He actually
2018 season.
2018, that was it. But I'll ask you.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll ask you guys, just I know that season had so many things, and even the way that he started his career at Ohio State, where he actually made his first. I'm sure Patrick loves that, because he says Ohio State quarterbacks are made in that game. So, just tell me what you guys remember about Dwayne Haskins, and kind of what you want the world to know if maybe they're not too familiar with his story and his impact at Ohio State.
I'll start. I think what's so powerful to me is Dwayne Haskins' video when he was a little kid, where he said, "You know what? I'm gonna play here. One day I'm gonna play here." And
Yeah.
What you think, Ohio State?
This is awesome. Going to college here.
You going to college?
Obviously, he was a little kid. Like, he ain't, know how much weight it was going to hold in the future, but he did exactly what he said he was going to do. And Cardell Jones was talking about that a little bit at the candlelight service, where he was like, what Dwayne Haskins did was create an alleyway for players to actually, like, believe in themselves. Like,
Right.
As a little kid, you can say whatever crazy dream you want, but anything's, like, accomplishable. Dwayne Haskins did that. He stepped on the field. He came on at the biggest moment you can have as an Ohio State football player, down against Michigan. When we were losing that game, right? I think we were losing.
Yep.
And the game was not going in our favor,
That pass was 3rd and long, I think.
It was like 3rd and 13 or something like that.
Yeah, and that one moment made it star, obviously. But what really holds weight for me is when he was a little kid and he accomplished his dreams, and that goes out to, like, all the athletes, anybody who has this crazy dream, they can do it no matter how crazy it seems.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I mean, just like that was probably Dwayne Haskins was all of us growing up. We all said we wanted to be in Ohio State. You guys were probably wanted to be Ohio State baseball players at the time, or
Troy Smith.
I know me and Ryan definitely wanted to be an Ohio State football player. When I was 11 or 12, I basically did the same thing. Walked around. I don't know what was it? He had a camp or whatever, but I was there for baseball, and then we got the opportunity to just walk around the Woody, and me and my dad ran into Jim Tressel, took a picture with him, and like obviously I was thinking like, yeah, I can go here, I can be that good, but just obviously it wasn't blessed enough like Dwayne Haskins. But I just think him being able to do that and then setting all those records. He didn't play that many years at Ohio State, so if he would have played maybe an extra year, who would have thought like how many records he could actually have broken?
Yeah,
but I just think he is just like you said, just for the next generation, just that role model that kids can be like, okay, yeah, I can do this if I want to.
I think the best part, the fondest memory of him is definitely when he came in against Michigan and let his nuts hang in. Michigan was going to get in his ass, blah, 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 but no answer for it. And ever since that, he was a Buckeye legend. Even if he never played another snap, he always would have been a Buckeye legend. But.
Yeah. Dwayne Haskins was definitely that guy. He was that athlete. No one talks bad about Dwayne Haskins, that's for sure. None of his teammates,
No. And I mean, I said I didn't want to talk about the negative. I'm not going to talk about the negative, but just the people that are so critical of his time in the NFL. And well, first of all, he went into the NFL on a team that didn't even want him and stuff like that. I mean, people don't realize he was only 24 years old. You have no idea, given another opportunity, how he would have played. But I mean, from Ohio State all the way up to every single team he played for with the Commanders and the Steelers. I mean,
the Commanders. You played for the Redskins and the football team.
Yeah, the Commanders, but that's their name now. I mean, every single person in both organizations don't say a bad thing about him. Said he always had a smile on his face, was one of the best teammates, was one of the first people there, last people to leave, stuff like that. So, prayers out to his family, friends, close one, the entire Ohio State community. Definitely something that, Ohio State will definitely honor this year, but, that's one thing. You wake up and you never know when it's going to be your last day. So make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, hug the people around you that need it most, and, be there for people because you never know what people are going through. That's what I got to say on that.
I was going to say onto that point, I was trying to find the tweet. I can't find it. I don't know if it was Paris Campbell or Michael Thomas or one of the Ohio State wide receivers said something along the lines of, "Man, I haven't talked to you in a while, and I never told you how much I really loved you." And I regret that.
I think it was Paris. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, Michael Thompson play with him.
yeah, you're right. So whoever that person is, tell him you love him.
I love
Yep.
you, JoJo.
I love you, Patrick. I
Scream
love all you guys. I love the odd
Scream
ones.
it from the basement. Scream it from the basement. With that being said, NBA play-ins going on right now. The Hawks are playing the Hornets right now. Yesterday, 2 big games. You know, the NBA Finals actually happened last night. I don't know if you guys are tuned in or not, but the Minnesota Timberwolves are your 2022 NBA champions.
That shit was blasphemy.
Pat Beverly. God.
No, I
We're drinking a beer at the post game press conference.
he definitely has like mental problem. Like no normal person does.
He's insane.
No, he talked. So he went into more depth about it today. I think he was more pissed about how the Clippers let him go versus, you know, him actually, you know, being that mad because they let him go saying he was too injury prone, not good enough to be on the roster anymore. So, but bro, I have never seen. I mean, yeah, they have never. I don't think they've been to the playoffs in 18 years, but still.
He said, "Who is that? Who is that running behind him?"
No, that was so funny. Who was that running behind him? Who was that?
Bro, they were kissing babies, jumping on. Bro, they did.
Don't jump on the table.
They jumped on the
He did
table
the
like
Kobe.
Dwayne Wade, like when Dwayne Wade hit the
Wade.
game-winning
No,
shot.
that's immediately what he did after the game.
Him
like,
and
yeah.
Anthony Edwards. He threw his jersey into the stands.
You see how high he threw the ball? He threw the ball up with 2 seconds left.
Bro, he's
The ball didn't come down until the clock hit 0.
Pat Beverly is actually a nut.
It's gonna be, and this is, yeah, I understand, but you gotta know, like, if you haven't been there before, you still gotta act like you've been. You still have a whole ass series against a team
Go ahead.
Against a team that you're not even close to. Like, people think you have no chance of even coming close to touching.
It's not just a series; it's the first fucking series.
Yeah. You don't even see that. I saw the Twitter picture today. You remember when Kobe and them won the Western Conference Finals, and there's that picture, and they're all sitting there with nobody smiling, and like, oh, the Lakers and Kobe's team didn't even react to winning the Western Conference Finals, and but I mean, that's the whole thing. That was what was going on this year when they were beating the Lakers in the regular season, and Karl Anthony Towns was calling everybody soft and this and that.
Yeah.
Did he not realize? First of all, you've never been there.
He had a point. The Lakers are pretty soft.
You can't call LeBron James soft. Second of all, you're the same person that was getting called soft and the reason Jimmy Butler left your team because he said, "All you guys suck."
Yeah.
But
Pat Beverly, Karl Anthony Towns, they're all fucking weird.
The people that won them the game yesterday were D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards
is one of the ones that.
Yeah, but Ant is a dog.
He probably was doing that just because to have fun.
Nah, Pat.
And you gotta think he's 19 years old.
Yeah, Pat Bev probably said, "Come on, let's go jump on the table."
Pat Beverly was actually crying tears.
No, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Now that was the part that I was like, "Yo,
that was like the icing on the cake." Like, why are you crying?
Then he's drinking a Bud Light in the post game interview.
He said, "What did you tell the Clippers? Take their ass home."
It's a long flight to LA.
Wild.
Oh my, that was beautiful.
I saw one of the players, or maybe it was one of the fans or whatever it was. Someone was like, "Why do we celebrate the Cinderella team in March Madness, but us Minnesota fans can't celebrate?" Like, bro, that's two different things.
Because in March Madness, you only have one game.
You only have one game, yeah.
You have a whole 7-game ass series, and not to mention, if you would have lost that game, you still had another game to get in.
Yeah,
like,
the funniest part is the
funniest part is the Clippers still have a chance to get in the playoffs.
I can't stand Pat Beverly. Can't stand
I
him.
hope if they even win one game, they go
Oh,
crazy.
they
like
have a
that.
damn celebration. They have a parade if they win a playoff game against the Grizzlies.
I hope John Morant I hope they just sweep him.
What happens if they win the series?
Oh, the city might burn down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the city's
city's
right
burning
now.
down.
Yeah. Pat Beverly might go on a Dennis Rodman trip where he's like going to fly out to Vegas for like a couple of
Yeah,
days.
guys, I won't probably be here for the second round. I gotta celebrate.
I gotta celebrate. I gotta go.
And then
Goddamn.
the other playing game last night. I mean, first of all, Kyrie and Kevin Durant are absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense. I've never seen two players in the NBA that every time they shoot, it's like a shock if they actually miss.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Steph's like that.
Yeah, Steph's like that, but Steph goes cold. I've never seen KD or Kyrie go cold.
Ever.
I think I've definitely seen Kyrie.
No. Okay, a
People
cold
talk about that Game 7 overtime against the Bucks, but
him going cold. Did you not? He
when
just had
KD
an He just had an interview on JJ Redick's show. He said, and that was the only time in his NBA career where he was on the court and had no idea where he was because he was so tired.
Yeah.
Well, he had to play
He had to play every minute. He didn't even
Yeah.
sit the whole game.
for the whole 7-game series.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't think they beat Boston. I know we're going to talk about. I know we're going to talk about our predictions. They
We're
have
going into that already.
We'll talk. We'll talk about the play-in. We'll talk about the play-in real quick.
They don't even play on. They play on Sunday. Saturday games.
Yeah, we'll start with the Saturday games. But we'll get back to that. I don't think they're beating Boston, and I'll tell you my reason why in a little bit.
I'd rather play the Heat than Boston.
Oh, me
Easily.
100%.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't want to play either of them, honestly. I'd rather want to play the Bucks.
Anyways, we start
what
Saturday.
Did you say? You'd rather play the Bucks over the Celtics or Heat?
Who's the 1 and 2 seed?
Huh?
Who's the 1 and 2 seed?
Stop. You
Answer
not want
the
to play
question.
you not want to play the Bucks over the Heat. The Heat stink.
They're the
first
Heat,
seed.
Heat do not stink.
Stink. They won't do anything. They won't do anything, and I can guarantee it.
All right.
And the Celtics are losing first round too.
I'll literally bet you $1,000.
All right. Anyways, let's get into it because we'll start to hear your takes. Saturday games. We'll start with the Jazz Mavericks series. Luka Doncic is out. No timetable for his return with a strained left calf.
He's already been ruled out for game 1.
Yeah, he's already been. They have no timetable for his return. You don't know. He got his MRI. They have no idea. I don't think he's officially been ruled out, but if you have no timetable for your return, that really doesn't.
Want to hear my prediction? They go down 0-2.
He comes
back. They went 4 straight.
This is all I have to say about this series. If the Jazz lose this series without Luka Doncic, if Luka doesn't play in at least 4 of the games, depending on how far the series goes, but if he is not there for a good amount of the series and the Jazz still lose,
they need to break that team apart.
Donovan Mitchell might lose his fucking mind.
He needs to leave, or they need to trade Gobert. They need to do something.
They got to blow that team up.
Wait. I mean, I wasn't. You guys can update me. Utah Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, day to day. What does that mean?
He's playing. That's what it means.
Play,
yeah,
he's gonna play. Okay.
Day to days all the time for people.
I don't know. If Luka doesn't play, though, I do have the Jazz winning for the sake of their franchise, for the sake of Dwayne Wade. What about you guys?
I already said what I said.
Jazz to the Super Bowl.
Beautiful.
Jazz to the Super Bowl.
Jazz to the
Yeah, I mean, if Luka Doncic doesn't play in 4 of the games, yeah, Jazz should win. The Jazz
I think regardless.
The Jazz are stacked. They just don't play well together in the.
They are the best regular season basketball team in.
People know that the Jazz are good. It's just when they get in the playoffs,
they're a regular season team.
Donovan Mitchell, come on, Mike Conley,
they're the Packers of the NFL or the NBA.
What a fucking take.
Mike Conley's got to
what?
get a ring. I'm rocking
They
with
are
the
Conley has
Jazz.
to get a ring.
That they're the Packers of the NBA.
That's a
I
good
hate
take.
I hate to break it to you though. As long as Chris Paul doesn't have a ring, Mike Conley will not be getting a ring. But Chris Paul will have a ring in about 2 months.
You said as long as Chris Paul doesn't have a ring, Mike Conley won't.
Yeah. You can't. Mike Conley cannot get a ring.
Why do they go hand in hand?
Mike Conley cannot get a ring before Chris Paul. If Chris Paul doesn't get a
You
ring,
think the Jazz are getting a ring this year?
no, I don't think the Jazz are ever going to get a ring.
He's only getting a ring if he plays with the best team in the East or with LeBron or
Mike Conley for Russ.
I'll take him any day of the week.
Yeah, for real.
The only thing is the Jazz won't unless they blow the team up.
Yeah,
I
the
wouldn't
Jazz,
take that deal.
Jazz would need Russ.
Where's Joe Ingles at?
He got sent to
Trailblazers.
to fucking die.
Get Joe Ingles and Mike Conley out of there.
He got hurt and then got traded.
He was hurt
he got hurt while he got traded.
That's fucked up.
That's messed up.
He tweeted. He said something about it. It was funny. Like, that's disrespectful. What happened to you, Baker Mayfield? We'll talk about that in a little bit. That's not disrespectful because I got to touch on that. Next game, we talked about this a little bit. The 2022 NBA champion Minnesota Timberwolves against the Memphis Grizzlies. I got the champs getting swept.
They might win one.
They might win.
They might win one.
I got them getting swept.
I hope they get
not
swept.
win the first game. That's for sure.
They're not winning the first.
I don't hope they get swept. I just think they're getting swept.
That'll
Breaking
be
news: Anthony Rizzo home run. Anthony Rizzo home run.
But do you think minus 6.5? Like, you think it's gonna be that? That's a low key blowout.
6.5.
6.5, 7 points in the NBA.
That's not a.
The Cavs were 9.5 point favor. I mean, the Nets were 9.5.
The Cavs lost by 7 last night. They got blown out.
Kind of.
They covered the spread because the spread was 9.5.
If you watch the game, they did not get blown out.
They just couldn't get for the whole first half. They couldn't get the lead under 14, and then once they got it under 10, they couldn't get it back.
They couldn't. They got it to like.
They couldn't get it under 5.
Yeah, they couldn't get it under 5. They kept getting it to 6, and they would get back up to like 12.
Now this is a series that I think.
Aaron Judge home run. Fuck you.
Huh?
Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo back to back.
Breaking news.
Isn't it crazy that the Guardians have the same record as the Yankees?
They're 3 games in.
You're the one that wants to talk about them so bad.
This is their 6th game in the year.
I'm just saying. This is a series that I think could be sleepingly good. Raptors 76ers.
The NBA crew or inside the whatever TNT, like they would
inside the NBA.
Yeah, they would disagree with you.
They think Raptors are going to get swept.
Yep.
No, they're definitely not getting swept.
They're definitely
Scotty Barnes ain't letting them boys get swept like that.
Scotty Barnes
definitely getting swept.
They had over either 5 or 6 players that averaged 15 points a game.
They're the 5 seed. I didn't even realize they were that good.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Don't sleep on them boys. Toronto, they going and you got to realize Toronto got that whole vaccine mandate, so some players can't play in Toronto.
Like who?
Thibault, I think he's on the list that can't play. He's a big piece of that roster.
The 76ers are sweeping.
They'll be fine.
Joel Embiid is a top 10 big man of all time.
But James Harden sucks now.
I say the league. I was about to slap you.
Top 10 in the league.
Losing to the
if
Raptors.
he doesn't win MVP, the league is so rigged.
Give it to?
I don't know.
They said Jokic.
Who?
They said
Joker?
the Joker.
He's that.
He's not
He's
gonna
the first person
back.
ever to get what was it? 5,000, 2,000, 1,000?
2,500.
But Joel Embiid is the first big man since Shaq to lead the league in scoring.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. If they didn't have Joel Embiid on that team, they would have not made the playoffs.
Jokic is better. Who would you rather have on your team? Embiid or Jokic?
Embiid.
Jokic?
Embiid.
Joker?
Embiid. The process.
Embiid
Anyways,
shoot a free throw.
Speaking of the Joker, Nuggets Warriors.
That's gonna be a good series.
The Nuggets might sweep them.
What? The Nuggets have one player.
I'm kidding.
It'd be a great.
It'd be
the
a
best-
great series if Michael
it'd be
Porter and Jamal Murray were
It'd be the
playing.
best series of
Yeah.
the NBA if they was playing. But
Yeah, but the Nuggets wouldn't be what
They wouldn't be where
what's
they
the-
were. They wouldn't be
yeah.
the 6th seed, right? That's
No,
what 3,
fuck
6.
yeah, they'd be like the 4, 5.
I'm
I-
curious
I-
to see if Clay goes completely off.
Why
I
are you
think he-
curious? I think he
If
would.
you've been watching Clay this season, he only goes off like once every 15 games.
But with Steph Curry not being there, like
Steph
gives
Curry
him a
was
lot
a
of room
full-
to go off in the
Steph Curry
playoffs.
had a full practice today. Steph Curry will 100% be there.
What? He's not playing.
He had a full practice today. He is being there.
My God, he is going to be there.
It says it's looking good that he'll scrimmage on Thursday. We don't know who the Heat are playing yet. They're going to be probably the 12 o'clock game, so can't really talk about them, but I think whoever they play, they will end up beating in the first round.
The Cavs are the winner of this game, right?
Yeah, I think the Heat beat both teams. The Heat are just too fucking deep.
The Cavs would be a better series, though.
I think the Cavs are gonna end up. I think it's gonna be Cavs Heat.
The only thing is the Cavs.
I'll be at every game because I'm a Cavs fan.
I could be there.
The Cavs got to beat the Hawks first.
Who would the Hawks play?
They are playing right now against the Charlotte Hornets. They're not even in the
when they
playoffs
win
yet.
this game, when they win
They're
this
by
game.
16 though.
The
They gotta
Cavs.
play the Cavs and Cleveland.
Let's fucking go.
And if they beat the Cavs, who they play?
We got a
The
tie
Heat.
ball game in New York.
Where are you?
Somebody else hit a home run?
No.
Oh.
They play the Heat. Oh, that'd be
Tie
a good
game.
series.
All right.
The Cavs Heat would be a good series, I think.
Yeah, it would be a good series. This is probably everybody's first round series of the playoffs. Nets Celtics.
Toby.
I told you earlier I have the Celtics, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead, buddy. Tell us why.
Celtics are the best defensive team in the NBA.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going. Preach.
The Brooklyn Nets' two best players, Kyrie and Kevin Durant, both had to play almost perfect in the play-in game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cavs almost came back because Brooklyn, honestly's defense is not that good.
And they have no bench.
Hot
No
take.
bench.
Or what? Are you done?
And Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum can guard KD and Kyrie better than KD and Kyrie can guard Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown for a 7-game series.
Yeah, because who's Kyrie guarding? Not either of them.
Marcus Smart. My bad.
Kyrie's way too short to guard either of them. So yeah.
I don't know. He took James Harden up 94 feet and said, I'm locking you the fuck down.
Yeah. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are taller than. Hot take. That boy Ben Simmons coming back. He gonna fly.
I think he's going to play.
Not going to do anything.
He's gonna drop.
Oh, I hope.
Was that real? Did you guys see that report? Was that real where it said Ben Simmons was looking like Michael Jordan at practice?
Not looking. They said he acts like Michael Jordan.
Oh,
he
yeah.
walks around like Michael. Like he just acts like him.
He can't act like Michael Jordan in any way, but that's disrespectful.
That's what one of the people on the within the organization said.
Why that boy
You're
Nelly
an
sitting
idiot.
outside?
Because you, what? How can he act like Michael Jordan in any capacity or
I
form?
don't know, man. That's just what the person said. Don't come at me, bro.
He's an idiot.
This is also going to be a good.
That would mean Ben Simmons is an idiot.
Ben Simmons is an idiot. He stinks.
And whoever Phoenix plays, I think Phoenix sweeps. Just put
Either
that out there.
The Clippers or the Spurs or the Pelicans.
The Phoenix Suns are a different animal. This was a series that I think was going to be very good until the Bulls started looking like complete ass. Was the Bulls
Terrible.
Was the Bulls Bucks? The Bulls are a fraud.
Did you see what they did yesterday?
It's not even fully together.
You saw they had a full spring training practice yesterday, full contact and shit.
Oh my god, their coach has to be pissed. It's like one of those things. You know how you're playing so bad, there are times where you just had a full on game, like a football game, and they tell you next day, okay, you gotta come run or come hit. That's like that. What that is.
Yeah. Except these are grown ass
men that get paid for it. That is funny.
Does anybody else have a take on that Nets Celtics?
You supposedly think the Brooklyn Nets are the best thing since sliced bread.
I just don't think Kyrie loses to the Celtics. I don't know.
I got the Nets.
I don't think he lets it happen.
I got the Nets in 6.
I got the Nets.
So then if he doesn't let them lose to the Celtics, then Kevin Durant don't let them lose to the Bucks the next round.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
I'm just saying that with your boy Giannis. I thought your boy Giannis.
I got Nets.
Well, Giannis and Tatum are two different players.
Suns in 6.
Against who?
I just said Nets.
Brooklyn is not making it.
Who is?
I don't know, but they have too hard of a. They got a grueling ass playoff schedule.
It would be Celtics, Bucks, Heat,
76ers, Heat.
They'd have to play the 2, the 4. No,
that's off top 4. The Celtics,
3
Bucks,
and 4 seed.
What's your guys' finals prediction?
There's no way they would have to play the 2, 3, and 4 seed.
Damn, I don't even have a finals prediction right now.
I already said mine. I said Suns, Nets, Suns in 6.
Honestly, I think it might be a run it back.
Suns, Bucks.
I think
Who wins though?
The Suns are winning. I don't know. I hate teams.
Giannis won't let it happen.
Celtics, Jazz.
Okay,
this
guy's on crack.
This man is an idiot.
Ew.
No, I do got Celtics Suns though. I think
Celtics,
the Jazz.
Suns.
I think the Jazz definitely get past the Mavericks. Who would they play next?
That's making a run for the Jazz because I don't think they've ever been out of the first round.
Who would they play? So they would play Memphis next. That'd be a good series.
I just don't know. I'm skeptical about Memphis because
they're just so young.
None of them guys have been there yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Phoenix is not losing.
No. Huh?
I think Western Conference. I got Jazz in Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Yes, sir. Mike Conley, my guy.
And then I say we segue that into.
But hold on, I think I am rooting for. I am a Suns fan. That I do want to see Chris Paul actually do win it. That's like one of the. And I don't think people really actually understand how hated Chris Paul actually is.
Hated?
Not necessarily. Hate is probably the wrong word.
Disrespected.
He's disrespected, yeah. But disliked. He is like a.
God,
he's like.
Damn.
He's like Patrick Beverly, but not as out there. Like as far as pissing people off during the game.
And not as good.
Yeah, not as good as Pat Beverly. Yeah. Chris Paul is a menace.
Like that. I don't think
no, he's a menace.
He's a dick.
He is a complete dick. But it's all about that W. That's
the point guard.
Point guard. Arguably the best point guard to ever played a game of basketball. Arguably. These boys hitting. They about to lose his playing back-to-back years by 20. They got blown out last year in the play-in too.
So we're talking about the NBA games. We're going to talk about some sports betting. Odd Bucks bet. First ever. We're going to keep tally of who's got the best sports bets on the Odd Bucks podcast. I will keep track of that. Don't worry. We're going to do a parlay for them. Doesn't matter how many teams you have in the parlay.
What if you don't want to do a parlay?
Huh?
What if you don't want to do a parlay?
That wasn't an option.
I guess you don't have to make a parlay.
No, we're doing parlays.
Make it a parlay. Be fun. Be creative.
Why not just keep the percentages? If I win 4 games, out of 9 and you win 3 games out of 4, then you're winning.
Because I like to go parlay only. See, at Odd Bucks Bets, we're all about making money, you know?
That's retarded.
You can't say the R word.
All right. So what are the ramifications of this?
No ramifications. You can bet as much as you want, as little as you want. You can put 50 cents on an 18-team parlay. I've done it before. I'm a big $10 bettor, so I'm going to stick with my $10. And we are going to bet on Saturday's games. So, if you guys wanted to hit it off,
I'll go
give
ahead.
me your Saturday team bets.
All right, I got a 6-leg parlay. I just put it in on Barstool.
These motherfuckers are crazy.
Money
6 team?
line,
I don't know about all that. But all right,
money
go ahead, so I'm
line
not
for
gonna
all of them. We got. I'm just gonna say my winners: the Nets, Bucks, Warriors, Grizzlies, 76ers, and Jazz. If I put 10 in, I would win 137.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Why don't you add the number 1 seeds and fucking make it? It
It
doesn't have the option yet.
Mm-mm. Doesn't let
Ryan,
me.
let me hear your Saturday bet.
My Saturday, he said fucking the whole weekend.
And he said the whole weekend, but you can do whatever.
You said you got the Nuggets, Riley?
Nope. Said Nets, Bucks, Warriors, Grizzlies, Sixers, Jazz.
All money line or what's going on there?
Yeah, all
we talking
money
line. We talking spreads.
Money line.
Money line, all of them. All right.
All right, so Saturday, for the Saturday slate, I got the Warriors, Jazz, Grizzlies, Sixers. It's illegal to bet in the state of Florida, so I can't tell you how much I would win.
What did you say? I'll put it in. You said Warriors,
Jazz, Grizzlies, 76ers. And keep the 18 parlay because I'm going the whole weekend. Then I got.
If you put in, how much you want to put in?
Hold on. I need to know what my odds are after. Then I got the Nets winning game 1.
Wait, you want me to do another one?
Altogether, eight leg.
Oh wait, what? Go back. What is it?
Ay, ay,
You said the
ay.
first 4.
Ay, ay, ay.
What is it? Then you said the Nets.
The Warriors,
Yeah, I got
Jazz,
that. Yeah, I got that.
Grizzlies, Sixers, Nets, Bucks, and then the 2 number 1s. Heat,
Well, I
Suns.
can't do that one. So it's the same thing as me.
You have the same teams?
No, but you would win. It's like the same thing. It's 6 games. So if you put in $10, you'd win about 137.
So saying you had the same teams. You had the Nets winning?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you just said
Who's favorited to win that game?
I
Who's
thought
fav-
it sounded the same exact.
Who's favorited?
Yeah.
And which one?
The Nets Celtics. Or it's
The
probably the same.
the
What is it? Say what it is. Minus what?
This is gonna be a stupid question. Minus is
Who winner?
winner.
Yeah.
So 6 Celtics. 4 -4.
No.
So the spread is 4.
The spread is 4. What is
For
their
what
money
game?
line?
The money line is
Yeah.
For what game?
Celtics -175, Nets +143.
Okay, so the Celtics are favored.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you said fucking -4.
That's it. So wait, what? So
Same
Is that-
shit as Riley. Fucking A.
has that changed? What's happening?
No.
Okay,
The Nets are the underdogs. That's what I want. I need the money.
sounds good. Sounds good.
You act like me saying -4 in the spread. That means that they're favored.
No,
Mhm.
I know. I meant what the money line spread was.
I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna make mine a little bit more detailed.
Jeez.
Riley, if you could.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I have this recorded.
We're gonna go Jazz money line.
Okay.
We're gonna do the Grizzlies minus
6.5.
-6.5 under 234.5 points. They're not scoring that much.
You doing both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're going to do 76ers minus 4.5. Absolutely book it. We are going to
Take that shit to the bank.
We are going to do the Warriors. We're going to do the Warriors. Do the Golden State minus 5.5.
I don't like that one. That might be the fucking loser.
Change that. Go Golden State money line for me, please. So that's a 14 parlay. I've got one over under. What's the payout on that?
That's 5.
It's 5 bets because it's
It's
certain.
5 bets. It's 5 bets. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to put 10, 15.
You said 10.
Just put
Yeah.
10.
Payout 153.
That's gonna have him dance. That's gonna have him dancing on tables.
I'm gonna come up with a new slogan.
Because you
Don't-
said Jazz
Don't
money
think
line.
about it. Just do it. I'm like Nike. You just do it. You
You
don't
said
think.
Jazz money
Yeah,
line.
I
Warriors
don't-
money line. Right.
I don't think that's a new slogan.
No, I'm.
You already said.
So Grizzlies money. Grizzlies spread under the points. 76ers spread. Warriors money line. And I'm going to come up with a fun little slogan. I don't like to overthink it. Just do it. I'm going to switch it up. I'll let you guys know next episode when I hit this bet. That's me. 1 tally mark for me. 0 for these guys up above me and right next to me. Bet MGM, Penn, DraftKings. Riley is in a gamble allowed.
It's a gamblable
gambling.
state.
It's a gamblable state.
Gambling.
I'll be at the. Well, we gonna
If you
pick him
wanna
up from the
sponsor
air.
us, if you
We
wanna
gonna pick him up
sponsor
from
us,
the
let us
airport
know.
tomorrow night and go straight to the casino to book it.
Just book it. There we go. Patrick, what do you got?
I like the Jazz to cover, Grizzlies to cover, Raptors to cover, and the Nuggets to cover.
All the spread.
Yeah.
Terrible bets. He stinks at sports betting. Those are awful bets.
That's 3-leg parlay, and you'd win $59.
4.
Which
4.
one said?
And then the Yankees are going to sweep Baltimore
Jazz,
Orioles.
Raptors, and Nuggets. Which one was the other one?
Grizzlies.
120. You'd win 120.
And then the Yankees sweep Baltimore.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. We'll go to
Can you do
baseball.
that?
Let me look. Baseball.
Didn't you guys sweep Boston and then go downhill from there?
No. We won 2 of 3.
You said Baltimore. When did they play Baltimore?
Starting Friday.
Yeah, I can't do that yet.
I just have to say they're only on pace to win 81 games. So
It's true.
Yeah.
What did he say? Over 90
That's ridiculous.
he said over 91 and a half.
I really said over 115 and a half.
Yeah, but that's just drunk.
That's
That's just
Insane
ignorant.
thought
That is nowhere
This is why
close.
he stinks at sports betting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep updating people on who's winning the sports bets.
We'll talk about this offline. I have an idea.
Oh, we love that. We love an idea.
We
love
love
it.
ideas.
We love an idea.
We love that. Jay-Z at this game too.
Jay-Z everywhere. He got money.
He has more than money.
Would you rather take $500,000 or go to dinner with Jay-Z? That was a legit question on like social media.
Why the fuck would I want to go to dinner with Jay-Z?
Oh, we already talked about this.
Did we talk about? We didn't talk about this.
Yes,
We
we're
did.
taking the 500,000. What's Jay-Z gonna do for
We
you?
talked about this on one of the episodes.
Buy you dinner? Thank you, Jay-Z. Thank you so much for dinner.
And take a picture?
$500,000.
500,000, boy.
All right, so we have 2 alleyways we can go. Ryan, you said you wanted to talk about Baker. Are we not?
No, I don't want to talk about that bum.
We don't want to talk about Baker.
No,
We have Deshaun.
fuck him. Don't even know who that is.
I feel
Do you want to talk
disres-
about?
I
the team up
feel
north talking crazy and end
disrespected.
the episode with that.
I feel disrespected.
Fuck you. Play better. What were you saying?
I said, do you want to talk about the team up north and the disrespect, or you want to skip that altogether?
It's
No.
y'all world. I'm just living in it, baby.
They don't
mean-
deserve our time of day. It's so
right.
stupid.
That's
They
why I
have
like
one
direct
good pass
answers.
rusher.
I like direct answers.
We have more first-team all-defensive linemen in the NFL, all-pro, and D linemen than they've had ever drafted in their whole fucking existence. That's what I had to say about that shit.
Hutchinson's their first guy, right?
And he stinks. He got exposed against Georgia. He's going to get exposed in the NFL. He's going to suck in the NFL. The Lions are going to waste their draft pick again another year.
If they take them, honestly, he's because Njabo's better than him.
Was Quiddy Pay last year when
for
he
sure.
first year?
I saw the Jaguars were going to take him.
Let me look. Quiddy Pay was.
It's a complete
But
joke.
crazy talk with JoJo. JoJo, you got any craziness for us today? Putting you on the spot.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
Quiddy
do.
Pay.
I do. I want to stay on the NBA topic.
Shoot me.
Okay. I need you guys to tell me your starting 5 team that's going to go 73-0 and
They
win
play
it all.
72 games, but
72 games and win it all.
who's never gonna lose?
Yeah, never going to lose your starting 5. I've been thinking about this question a lot lately.
Kyrie.
Because there's so much talent. Like
This might be one of the easiest questions you've ever asked.
Go ahead,
I
Ryan.
disagree with that heavily. I actually guarantee none of us have the same answers.
You probably don't, but I
mean,
guarantee-
you're definitely going to have a very different answer, JoJo.
I need a defensive team.
Gary Payton.
No. It's
and the
players
NBA
right
now.
Gary Trent Jr.
Nope.
Does it have to be? Is it just players, or can I have like positionless players?
No.
What?
Wait, what? Positionless players? What do
Like,
you
do
mean?
I have to have? Can I have somebody that doesn't play the 2 at my 2?
He means like, could he have Giannis?
No. What? No.
So it has to be
It has
true.
to be a real shooting
It
guard.
has to be a real shooting guard.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can't have. So you can't have KD and LeBron on the same team.
No.
Yes, they play
'Cause
2
that's-
different.
no.
LeBron is positionless. He actually plays point guard.
But LeBron is positionless. Oh yeah, you can have
He's
LeBron
positionless
on the same
too.
team.
Yeah. So a lot of them are positionless.
Look, don't make this more complicated than it is. Just stick
Because-
to position.
All
They
right.
can
So
all play.
I have 2
besides
teams.
Kawhi, they can all
If I
play.
need a 2, I have to change my team. But this is my original first thought process. Kyrie at the 1, KD at the 2,
That's
LeBron
absurd.
LeBron at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Embiid at the 5.
Yeah, the team's not losing, but you
That
can't
was a
put KD at the fucking 2. What the
Why
hell?
not?
KD at the 2.
That's a 7-footer at the
that's-
Okay, so
no.
then if I have to shift somebody up, I'm
You gotta
putting,
you can't have Okay,
I'm
right
shifting
here, right
everybody
now,
up.
you can't have,
I'm
sitting right
listen.
now. You can't have Giannis, LeBron, and KD on your team
Okay,
Why?
then I'm
You
shifting.
You
Okay,
have 2
why
of them.
though?
because that's just stupid. Obviously, they're not gonna. Those 3 are not losing if they're on the same team.
Okay,
Let's switch it. So let's change it all together. The team has to be playing in the playoffs now.
what?
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 So
Yeah.
Jordan doesn't want you to have LeBron.
So LeBron can't be on this list.
Okay,
Because
so then
Jordan wasn't going to
LeBron.
have LeBron on his team.
Okay, so then LeBron gets up, Devin Booker goes to my 2, and everybody moves up.
Yeah, the team's not losing.
So I have Kyrie,
All right,
Devin
well,
Booker.
you have a team. Okay, obviously that team is unbeatable. Obviously,
That was
That's
a
what
question.
you asked.
I want to.
Who's going?
Who's
going?
Obviously,
Obviously, sorry.
Do you have a team that can beat that team?
What?
Can he
I
build
have
a team
5
that can beat
different
Ryan's
players.
team?
Oh, is this an all-star matchup?
You have. How are they gonna have 5 different players?
Okay.
Yeah.
We can, listen.
If I have
Please
5
hear me out.
different
Please.
players. Let's see.
You would have to do a fantasy football draft. You couldn't just.
No,
I could just have-
no. We can all build a team that can go undefeated. If that's not hard,
But we can't use the
Can't
same
use
players.
Same players though.
you can use the same players, but you have a team that can beat that team. Do you have any other position that would be better? Okay, say he has Kyrie Irving. Would you put Chris Paul?
No, if it's the only 2 that you're debating are Steph and Kyrie. You really said
Yeah.
Chris Paul?
It's dude, stick with me here. Stick
What?
with me here.
He's answering your
Yeah,
question.
I get what you're saying. So let me just try to do this.
No,
Probably,
no, he wasn't.
you said they have to be in the playoffs. So this is impossible.
Make it happen. You asked me to
Alright,
come up with a
so-
question on the spot.
I
Best
got
player's not even in the playoffs, but
Steph at the 1. Clay at the 2. The 3 is
fuck type of way you playing the what am I? Is it the Warriors?
the best shooting guard out of in the NBA playoffs. I'm taking Klay Thompson.
The best shooting guard is in the MVP conversations. Devin Booker is better than Klay Thompson.
I can't pick. He's on your team.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Actually, hold on. No, I got James Harden at the 2. Or no, let's put James at the 3.
Your team is getting fucking
sucks.
bullied.
Obviously, this is an idiotic question.
Yeah,
that's
I don't understand this question.
5 other people that aren't like this is stupid.
He asked a pretty simple question.
I asked a simple question.
All right.
Yeah, but then he
let's-
said he can't use none of the players.
I'm
Jordan,
changing
name
it.
5 other people that can beat
I'm
Ryan's
changing it
team.
up.
I'm telling
changing
you right
it.
now, I'll name a team right now that can beat Ryan's team.
No, you
Go
won't.
ahead, do it.
Okay, watch
Ja
this.
Morant, Giannis.
No, Steph Curry at the 1.
Giannis is on Ryan's team.
And Riley already said Steph, so you can't say him.
You can say the same players.
No, you can't. Okay, then
Listen. Scratch this. This is what we're gonna do.
Wait, all right,
You're-
let's delete that whole thing. Let's delete that.
No, it's not deleting it. We're just gonna start from the. I'll start. And this is what we're gonna do. Whoever goes, we're gonna go me, Riley, Jordan, Pat, then Pat, Jordan, Riley, me.
This is a real draft.
It's gonna be a snake draft.
A snake draft of the.
Yeah.
Who's it?
Of who's fuck who's in the playoffs. The whole NBA.
We should do this. We should do this in another episode because we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about this.
this is
for
too
30
much
minutes.
thinking.
All right.
Patrick's
So
stressed
coming
out.
next episode.
I don't know why Patrick's so stressed out.
Nobody's
Take that.
nobody's
Patrick
stressed.
Patrick is.
It would. It honestly wouldn't take that long.
It's like
But,
10 minutes at the most.
but
We could do it.
next episode, we'll start off the
Next
episode
episode, we're gonna start off with that because that's gonna be a fun conversation.
by picking.
I'll let you guys know right now. DeMar DeRozan wasn't on anybody's team.
So Ryan has the first pick, and I have the second pick.
It all depends on how we're situated next time. Get here first.
No, you know what we'll do when
I'm
the
usually
person. If someone hits the bet, they get the first pick.
Whoever has the
See
best
how I'm
parlay.
with it? Huh?
Whoever has the best parlay.
Whoever has the best parlay, whoever hits their parlay will have the first pick. If no one
Well,
hits it, then
I
we'll
have to
go
put
with
in
somebody.
I have to put in all the bets tomorrow then.
No, you're not putting in the bets. Who said I wanted to? I didn't say I wanted to bet on it.
Yeah, put mine in.
How
Fuck
you
it.
gonna
Let's
have-
spend the money.
How are you gonna have the best bet
Fuck
if
it,
it's not,
spend
if
the
it's not a
money.
real bet?
Spend my
the
money.
Give me my money. Just like
Ryan,
Nike.
it's $10.
Just like Nike. Just do it.
It's $10.
But Riley, you can't put in my bet until Saturday though, or until Friday night, because I need to know who the play-in winners are.
How am I gonna do that, buddy?
Oh fuck!
Well, I said I need to do it tomorrow.
I know you're not gonna be. You're gonna be down here. Damn it. So next episode we have that, and get your popcorn ready because you better build your Ohio State all-time team because that'll be the second part of that episode.
Boom.
We've been talking about it for a little bit. And we could even get it. We could even get it jumping about my Ohio State basketball team versus y'all motherfuckers Ohio State basketball team. That could even also be on the episode as well.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Pat's team winning. You already know.
Dad said he thought y'all was drunk because that team was getting blown off the court.
We were talking straight.
We got Aaron Craft,
career.
baby.
College career.
Aaron
Not
Craft.
nothing to do with
Yeah,
NBA.
this is the college career.
Aaron Craft could not hold D'Angelo Russell's jog strap.
He's not guarding him.
We don't need to talk
He
about
couldn't hold Mike Conley's jog. You talk about how Mike Conley.
2-3, bitch.
it. 2-hour
Talk about how-
episode.
You're talking about how Mike Conley is sitting here about to go to the NBA Finals.
He was
Get
the
in
third best player on that team.
Keep it 45 minutes.
And Aaron Craft has never been the best player on the team.
Just cut the episode.
Best defensive.
We got Malachi Branham.
He
didn't
is
claim him.
going
We
to the
claimed him. We
league.
claimed him.
We
I
don't know
claimed
that.
him. We claimed him.
What do you mean you don't know that? He's not going back.
And he wasn't even that good this year.
Oh my God, here we go. You don't have EJ Liddell and you don't have Malachi.
We got both of them.
We don't need them.
We have Michi, so we're fine.
Episode 13, we out.
Tryna pull up my shopper. Got Allison and bitch with me.